If you are not interested in playing any game, then you will not play. So the confusion is there, and you keep yourself in the confusion throughout the life, that you want money, you want something, this and that, but you really don't want them. So you have to be certain that what you really want, what type of life you want, what you are searching for, what is your quest. Although the final quest throughout the human civilization was stability, peace, and wisdom, freedom. So, ending of suffering for which we are here. And rest of those who want to be rich, who want to experience the diversity in the world, they can go outside and experience it. At least for the physical perceptional point of view, if you want to experience everything, then this video is not for you. My videos are only for those who are certain about the nature of this world, that this world is full of suffering. It doesn't matter what you are doing with them, they will not result you in the peace. It's like if you want to take out the milk from the sand, it doesn't matter how strong you compel them, how strong you apply forces on them, they will not give you the milk, right, and honey, anything, because that's not in their nature, that's not their attribute. Same way, if you are certain about this world, the outer world, then only you can understand, then only you can put some effort to understand my videos. So don't play their game, because for the people like us who want to end the suffering and don't want anyone to get caged in this world, definitely understand first the nature of life, the nature of existence. So what is the nature of existence? I think if I try to think, because in existence you can interact only with the thinking. So when you think, the moment you start creating a world, so that's the way existence rule over you, that's the way thinking rule over your mind. So in perception world, that this existing world, if you are interested, then suppose you want to be rich. So if you will see the India, what is the condition of India? Indian people are very, like you can say, religious, but they are not a spiritual in true sense. Most of them are hypocrite. Even if you will see the Indian history, Vedic history, they put most effort on using the others' labor for their own benefit, for their own survival, like the caste system. So they never tried to understand what is the others' suffering. They even don't want to understand then what is their suffering. If they will able to understand, then they definitely end their ego and stop procreating. So instead of doing that, what they did, I am telling you, although in the previous video I said, but they are in Hindi, but here I am telling what they did. They put the restrictions on mass population, that you should not study, because they know that when people will study, they will start question the existence, and once they start question the existence, they will stop procreating, they will stop reproduction. So when they will stop reproduction, from where the labor will come? So that's their conspiracy, and that's why they keep on keeping the peoples out of education system. Nearly around 5,000 years the civilization they claim, because from the beginning of their Vedic civilization or Hindu civilization, this system was started. On the other theory says that after the Buddhist philosophy that spreaded, so they start doing this, and one of the enlightened Buddha, Bodhisattva, find out the truth in that community. So all the Kshatriya warrior groups stop their children to influence with this philosophy like the Buddha happened. So they started creating in their religion more oppression for the outsiders. They are basically Dalits, because Dalits do not belong to their Varna systems at all. So they are enlightened peoples, and later on they were under the monarchy system suppressed so much and kept away from the educations where, because they were too intelligent to understand the purpose of life and this existence. Okay, but after a while, the revolutions happen, different types of revolutions throughout the world happen. So India becomes a democratic systems. But still, if you will see that how India is actually running, India is running on the capitalist measures one side, holding the hand of government, and government gives them loan and tenders, and they able to make their fortune. If you will see that in Indian banking system, a lot of people, what do those who are influenced and having connections to the government, they take the loan from the bank. Because of the contract, they will get very easily loan, and once they form their company, they get some tender, and they do corruption in that, because government officials need to fulfill their instinct desires too. So that way the whole system is running. Later on they say that I do not able to run my business, willful defaulter, and they take the money, some run away, some declare themselves willful defaulter, and this will around like 10 to 11 lakh crore rupees of Indian banking system are taken by them with the help of government. So see, this is the game of outside game I am talking about. You don't want to play them. Do you able to supply the girls to these leaders or these officials for their instant satisfaction of desire? Can you able to give them a lot of money? Can you kill somebody for getting the tender? No, you cannot. You are not that type of person, because your nature do not permit you. So I am not saying that you are, most of them, maybe many among you, those who able to get somehow this video are of that nature that they can do anything to acquire the power and wealth. But one moment I am saying that this video is not for them. They want to play their game, go there, girls for them, exploit peoples for them, and be like them, and acquire a lot of wealth and become successful in the world, world valuation. Most of the world parameter consider that somebody able to spend much, somebody are able to acquire more wealth are successful. So I am not in their game, and my people, those who are listening it, are also not in their game. Okay, so that I am saying that this game is not for you. You should not play them, because your nature is not that. Your nature is to end the suffering. Whose nature is to end the suffering? Definitely the conscious nature. But the consciousness want to end the suffering. So some conscious people do revolution and then bring mass liberty, definitely. But they do that not for people to again move towards those slavery minded wealth creation journey. They did this because you can liberate yourself from this suffering, and that you can do only by stop procreating, thinking on self, start detaching from these worldly pleasures just after experiencing and understanding their nature, because without that you cannot detach yourself and find your truth. So our focus should be on ending the suffering, not on the winning the game, not on indulging compulsively to any game. Okay, bye, have a nice day.